And Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. led the fourth campaign rally of the administration-backed senatorial slate under the Alianza para sa Bagong Pilipinas in Pasay City earlier today, aiming to gain the support of Metro Manila residents for the 2025 midterm elections. The event drew thousands of attendees. Senatorial candidates expressed confidence in securing the public support and emphasizing their extensive experience in governance and track record of accomplishments. They also reiterated their commitment to continuing programs that benefit Filipinos and assured voters of their dedication to national progress. Addressing recent controversies, the Alianza candidates distanced themselves from negative campaigning. The statement came in response to remarks made by former President Rodrigo Duterte, who suggested that some senators should be eliminated to create vacancies in the Senate. Meanwhile, House Deputy Majority Leader Erwin Tulfo publicly addressed the disqualification case filed against him and his relatives before the Commission on Elections over alleged political dynasty violations. He asserted his position on the matter as the issue gains traction in the electoral landscape. Senate Majority Leader Francis Tolentino also weighed in on the impeachment case against Vice President Sara Duterte.
The Alliance, really good compliment. Merong galing sa executive, merong galing sa legislative, at merong kanya-kanyang experiences that have somehow contributed to Metro Manila.
Kumpiyansa kami sa grupo ng Alyansa na ma-12-0 namin dito sa Metro Manila dahil unang-una suportado kami ng Pangulo at ang programa ng Alyansa ay para talaga sa mga may hirap para sa sambayang Pilipino.
Sana ang kahilingan ko, tumulong na lang tayong mag-de-escalate, sa halip na mag-escalate.
Pagka pinag-uusapan mga issues, it's better we stick to the issues. Once you start attacking personal attacks on anyone, you have lost the debate.
Ang opinion po ng Korte Suprema doon ay yung sinasabi po na wala pong enabling law. Yung sinasabing batas na yan, kailangan po merong batas. Unfortunately, hindi pa po kumikilos ang Kongreso at saka Senado. Yung po yung sinasabi doon. Kaya nga po, hanggang wala pa pong batas tayo, meron ho talagang ganito.
Hintayin na lang natin siguro, with all due respect, ano yung reply ni Senate President. But as we speak, there is a Supreme Court hearing going on. And there is a second case filed stopping the impeachment trial. So lahat ito sub judice if we speak. So hintayin natin din yung resulta ng hearing ng Supreme Court.